Ceilings view range. So we have a ceiling made, and we can confirm that if we go to, let's say, a 3D interior camera view. So in our project browser, let's go to 3D views and then interior, double click on that. So you can see there is a ceiling there. Now there's a couple things about this we may want to change. First of all, it's T-bar, and we don't want that in this kitchen. What's the other thing? Well, it doesn't have a wall going up this way attaching to the roof, so that's something we might want to adjust. So we can see that it is in fact there, but we cannot see it in the ceiling plan. So how do we look at it? How can we see it? Well, I'm going to double click on top of floor 1 ceiling plan. And this has to do with view range, and that's the title of this video. So how do we look at the view range in a particular view? Well, in the case of a ceiling plan view, remember we're cutting through and we're looking up. So I'm going to click just in free space, and I'm going to go over into the properties. And let's scroll down to view range and then edit. Now, under view range, you have a top, a cut plane, and a bottom. This is really your main factor right here. This is your main dimension, 7'6". That's the point at which it's cutting. That's why you can't see the openings. What if I were to change that to, I don't know, let's say 6 feet and apply that? Now you can see the openings. So what if I were to change that back to 7'6" and apply that? Okay, so now we can't see the openings. So for this exercise, let's look and see the opening. So let's put it down at 6 feet. Now, we still don't see the ceiling though. Well, that has to do with this. This is the view depth. So what the view depth does is it says, okay, I'm going to show you everything up to the roof plate, but that's about it. So anything that's beyond that is going to be hidden. So how do I see that kind of stuff? Well, if I just drop this down and say unlimited, so I want to see unlimited, just show me everything. Press apply. Now you can see that infamous T-bar ceiling that I put in there, and we can say okay. Now we're going to want to adjust this to a gypsum wallboard ceiling, and that's something that we're going to look at shortly.